It was a privilege for me to be able to sit there and hear their story. They were sharing something personal with me. And then I got that over and over and over again. I thought, oh my gosh, this is powerful. Networking is fundamental in business development. I think a lot of people understand that, right? But a lot of times people look at it as a transactional thing. Everybody's trying to figure out, how do I get connected into my new community? How do I get to know more people? It's such an important, vital part of everyday life, helping people learn and understand, how do I network, which is really building relationships. For a senior leader, it's imperative that you network, right? That you've built relationships. And if you don't have somebody in your company that can do that job, who do you bring into the company so that you can build a more effective team? I want my audiences to walk away feeling empowered. I want them to know that they are equipped with the tools, that with a little bit of practice, it will be effortless. I actually ask the audience questions, and I give people a chance to give me some feedback and get a chance to experience having a great conversation with somebody that they've just met, so that they can experience how easy it is to have these conversations. Do y'all see what just happened there? We had a conversation over my value, and it happened to be a common value. So we could have talked, honestly, we could have talked for like an hour on this topic.
Absolutely loved it because she broke networking down, conversations, starting conversations, how to be interesting and interested in little bite-sized pieces. It really showed us that it can start small and just be curious in the other person.
I really like what she said about how can you be more interesting, and it's really to have interest in others, right? How do I do that? Well, it's actually asking questions and like being curious with other people. So I thought that was cool and a really good takeaway.
Kymberli's session was awesome because it was all about networking and connecting with other people, which the more people I connect to, the more people I get energy from and I can give energy to. And we practiced it with at least 5 people, so we got good at it. And, you know, I have 5 new connections and we're all connected on LinkedIn. So it was really terrific.
We have an opportunity to meet people all the time in face-to-face interactions, in the voicemails that you leave, the text messages that you send, and the emails. When you're going to some type of networking event, a lot of times people will go and say, I'm going to meet 20 people, I'm going to get 20 business cards. Let me ask you, where are your business cards that you collected from people?
Working with military was a calling for me. But out of that came a whole different part. And that's when I took up a challenge to meet 100 people in 100 days. And it was like an amazing experience.
So I simply said to this perfect stranger, tell me something good that happened to you. He was trying to come up with something really good to share with me. And you know what? He did.
I learned so much in the journey as I was meeting people, just how to really listen. And that's really the key.
By doing that, what you're telling the other person is, I heard you. I see your value.
We don't always have to agree with one another, but we can be respectful. And when we're willing to stand under somebody else's umbrella and hear their story first, often we'll be invited in then to share our perspective. And actually, wow, we might learn something and change our minds. Doesn't mean that we have to change our minds, but you just never know what you might learn from having that conversation. Just hearing a little bit about their life experiences might change your perspective.
I'm still in touch with 74 of the 100 people that I met in my challenge. And you would be amazed at how your network will grow and impact the lives of others just by listening to their story and seeing who you can help.
Take time, build the relationship, and as people find out that they have a need and that you can fill that need, they'll come to you because they now know you, like you, and trust you. My message is we are more alike than different. At the core, what I found meeting 100 people in 100 days, everyone wants to be acknowledged, accepted, approved, and respected. It's pretty simple.